Hey guys, this is just a little follow-up to our activity 20/21 quiz on dilations. A little bit of intervention, so I just wanted to go over some of these questions with you. So let's start out with number 5. Under a dilation, an image and its pre-image are similar. Well, in order for something to be a dilation, it would have had to have been reduced or enlarged by a scale factor. And when we do that, that is obviously going to make the sides corresponding, which means they are similar. So that would be true for number 5. Number 6, triangle DOG is dilated to triangle DOG. The ratio of the perimeter of the image DOG to the perimeter of the pre-image DOG is 3/2. Explain how you can use this information to determine if the image has a larger or smaller perimeter than the pre-image. Well, if we are doing a ratio from the image to the pre-image, and it tells us that that has a perimeter of 3/2, then we know that 3 is greater than 2, so the image has a larger perimeter. Number 7, rectangle ABCD is dilated to EFGH. It is given that AB equals 15.6 and BC equals 9.6 meters, FG equals 0.8 meters. Find the length of EF. Your answer must include units for credit. So we know that this AB here is 15.6. And I am going to put that over the corresponding side EF in the dilation. And I'm going to set it equal to something we know. We know BC, which is 9.6. And I'm going to put that over the other thing that it tells us, which is the corresponding side, FG, which is 0.8. So now we have a proportion, and we can cross multiply and divide. We've been doing that for a while. So we will take 9.6 EF, because 9.6 times EF will be 9.6 EF. And we're going to times 15.6 by 0.8. So we will once again get 9.6 EF, and we can set that equal to 12.48, because that is what 15.6 times 0.8 is. And we divide both sides by 9.6, and we get EF to be, if we punch that in, 1.3 meters. If you want to check your work, you can take 15.6 and divide it by 1.3, and you'll get 12. And you take 9.6 and divide it by 0.8, and you'll get 12 as well. So the answer we were looking for there is 1.3 meters is the length of EF. All right, number 8 wasn't too bad. So figure ABCD, which is the image, is a dilation of figure ABCD, which is the pre-image, with a scale factor of 1/2. So 1/2 is less than 1, so we know this is going to be a reduction. So those are the coordinates and we're going to determine if the coordinates of vertices of figure ABCD, the image. So you take each coordinate and multiply them by 1/2. So when we do that, when you take A, so 0, 0 will stay the same. Nothing happens there. B, when you do that, you'll get 1/2 of 1 is 0.5. Half of 3 is 1.5. And then C, half of 1 is 0.5. Half of 4 is 2. And then D, 0 will be 0. And 5 will be 2.5. And our new coordinates match up right here with would be letter D. All right, moving on. A rectangle has a perimeter of 60 inches. Following a dilation, the new perimeter of the rectangle is 8.75 feet. Determine the scale factor of the dilation and the ratio of the area. Check one box for each part of the question. Okay, so it gives us an initial perimeter in inches, and then the second perimeter it gives us in feet. So the first thing I would do, since we have 60 inches, I want to get 8.75 feet into inches, so we'll multiply that by 12, and that will get us 105 inches. So now we're working in the same label or same units, which is inches. So let's look at this. It says determine the scale factor of the dilation. Okay, so that would be 105 over 60, and both of these numbers reduce by 15, which will give us 7 over 4. So that is our scale factor, 7 over 4. Because the question is asking, determine the scale factor of the dilation. So it says a rectangle has a perimeter of 60 inches. Following a dilation, the new perimeter of the rectangle is 8.75 feet. So we know that that is 105 inches. So 60 inches to 105 means that our dilation has to be greater than 1 because it's an enlargement. So it can't be 4 over 7. It's got to be 7 over 4. Now, if you remember, to get the ratio of the areas, we just take our 7 over 4 and we square both numbers, which would give us 7 squared is 49, 4 squared is 16. So there is your two answers for that. All right, number 10. The ratio of the area of triangle ABC to the area of the image ABC is 25 over 64. What is the ratio of the corresponding sides of the two triangles? Well, we know that in order to get the ratio of area, you have to square both numbers, just like we did in the one above. So how would you, where would 25 over 64 have come from? Well, 5 times 5 equals 25, and 8 times 8 equals 64, so 5 squared over 8 squared would be 25 over 64, so your corresponding sides would be 5 over 8. Number 11. This is a pretty easy one. It says the figure shows the position of a photo. Which of the following drawing is of the photo after a dilation with a scale factor of 2/3? Well, you know that this is the original. The photo is shrunk because it is 2/3, which is less than 1. So really the only option could be right here. This one takes up a whole different type of shape. This one is an enlargement. This one is an enlargement, and this is the only reduction. So this would be our only option right here. All right. And then number 12, what is a possible scale factor? If the black image is the pre-image, so this is the original, and the green triangle is the image. So this is what happened after it was dilated. So it was a reduction, and if we know that a reduction has to be greater than 0 but less than 1, this would be your only option right here, 0.5, because that is between 0 and 1. 1 and 2 means that this would have stayed the same, or enlargement of 2 means that it would have gotten bigger. So the only option here was 0.5. I hope you found this helpful, guys, and I hope you continue to practice and move forward. You're doing a great job, and I look forward to seeing how you do on this Activity 2021 intervention.